Good morning, everybody. This is Shelly Rivera, Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. How is everybody doing today? It has been a stormy, windy, rainy morning here at the ranch, Luna Fitness. We have been up since 3 o'clock this morning. CJ, my husband, he went to go take his nap already. So that's where we're at right now. I am on coffee now. I already had my cacao this morning. This is now my coffee. It's nice and warm. It was a little chilly this morning. I actually had my robe on. I just now took it off because it's kind of like it's temperature's evening out now, so I feel a little bit better. But yeah, we finally got some very well needed rain. One of our crepe myrtles outside. Uh, Pretty much a new seedling. She was really, really sad. I hope she makes it. I hope she didn't dry out too much. We tried our best to keep on top of all the water here. Um, just with low water pressure that we have here, it was really, really hard to try to keep up with everything. So, and I guess that's just, whatever. I don't know. But we've been trying as much as possible. We've really been focusing on the plants that we have that are up for sale. So that's where all of the water has been going. This morning we did collect some rainwater, so that's good. That'll help us get the outer, plants that are not for sale, that are our, plants that we put in the ground or whatever. Get them a little bit more water for a few days or a couple of days anyway. Um, but yeah, that's what we did this morning. So it was stormy, it was lightning, lots of wind, and the lights went off for a little while, but they came back on real quick. So that wasn't too bad. And just been sitting in the garage, just catching up on things, working, and I finished another ring. I don't know where he put it, but um, yeah, that's what I did this morning. And I'm getting ready to start on the new project, some more earrings. Right now, I'm in earring mode. That's just where my creativity is going right now. I'm kind of in a block. I have some earrings that I need to make for a trade that I did. Um, but I have something I want to do. I have the design in my head, but there is a lot of pressure in a sense on me to make it very, very good or very, very pretty, because the trade that I received from this person was very much appreciated. It was a tremendous stockpile of beads. um, Mind you, the container of beads that I usually buy are things like this. So this, literally, it's in my palm. This is a container of beads, and then this is and it's pretty much palm size. It's just the way it's packaged. It's pretty much the same amount of beads. I couldn't tell you, it doesn't really say how many are in here, but depending on where I get them from, they're running anywhere between $3 and $5. So this one was $4 for my white beads. And typically the colors that are more popular that you're going to be using, like base colors, like you're saying your whites, your blacks, your red, basic red, things, those colors like that, those are going to be a little bit less expensive. Your specialty colors like your teals and your golds and your metallics, the clear, crystal type beads, neon color beads, those are going to be a little bit more expensive. So and then these are the small tube of beads, still just slightly more. I mean, they're basically the same size. It's just like I'm saying, this container, it accounts for, the putting it on the shelf or however they designed this package. But pretty much the containers hold the same amount of beads. These are a little bit different. These are bugle beads. Bugle beads. These are about $3 a piece. The thing I like about these beads right here, I get them from Hobby Lobby. These I get from Joann's. Michaels has not been hitting for me just yet. Their bead selection is very minimal. They're more, artsy craft kind of paints and florals and papers and stuff like that. So Michaels has not been a really good source for me for beads. Joann's, on the other hand, and Hobby Lobby have been pretty good. Problem with Hobby Lobby, they don't have typically in stock the size bead that I've been using. I can adjust and change later, but right now the projects I'm working on are using the size 10 beads. I do want to start moving away from that and just go a size bigger. So I may go to maybe like a size 8 bead, maybe, but I'm not really sure. I haven't decided whether I want to go that, a size up or not. But what I'm getting at is Hobby Lobby has been a good source for me, minus the fact that they don't carry the size I need. Hobby Lobby almost every month for maybe a week or so will have a 50% off sale on beads. So this little tube that cost me $2.97 will end up being half price. So typically I'll go on half price time and get me a stockpile of beads. Like I'll get 2 of each color, since I'm in essence paying, for one tube, because they're half price. So, and that's what I did a couple of weeks ago. I kind of stockpiled up on some of these things. My allergies are kicking my butt right now, so that's why I'm going to keep scratching, and that sounds stuffy. It's just horrible right now, especially with the rain. I guess it's washing everything away, so everything's everywhere. But yeah, I'm getting ready to start on a project, and I've like literally everything in this book. I've showed you this book before, but what I do with this is I'll start bead counting. I'll do my bead counts. Everything here is a number or matched with a color. And so I'll go through and I'll write everything down. The last set of beads that I just did, I kind of just went off my, I just did a random kind of bead thing. I didn't really count. I was just kind of trying to get a feel for what it looked like, and once I started, I just didn't stop. And I have all these projects going on, so I have my little bucket that has like all my separated colors, and then all my other little beads that I finished up my ring with. And I use a different kind of bead for my rings. These are delicas, and they're kind of like a square type of bead. They're not round. I got mosquitoes biting me, sorry. So this is the one that I told you. I just started kind of looking at the pattern and going with it, and then they ended up being this. And this is like a purple color, purple and black. Let's see if we can get that in there. Yeah, this is going to be purple, black. I hate that it doesn't focus on it. And these little fringy pieces right down here are purple, like a light purple, and then it goes into a clear purple. And then this is like the black that looks like black is actually, it looks more gunmetal if you look at them up close. Now these are going to be, oh, my husband took all my earrings. These are a little bit smaller beadwork than what I've done with the other earrings. Like I did some blue and orange and some rose gold. So this beadwork is a little bit smaller than the other ones I had out there. So I'm thinking maybe these might end up being like a $15 pair, since they're so tiny. I mean, these are like really, really small earrings. So, but yeah, that's something I've been working on. Is I've been in earring mode, because for lack of creativity at the moment. And like I said, I do have, I'm going to finish that mode with a set of earrings that I need to, that not that I need to, but I want to make for somebody who provided me with tons and tons and tons of beads. So I am able to create right now earrings, and that's what I'm kind of going with. And to, like I said, I'm trying to hurry up and get through all the number 10 beads so that maybe I can jump up a size. And I want to jump up a size for mainly because I'm having a lot of trouble seeing. These beads are so tiny. I also had some number 12 beads, and the way the bead size are, the higher the number, the smaller the bead. So I'm working with 10s. I bought some number 12s off of another site, thinking those might be good for me. in the beginning I wasn't understanding the sizing, so I bought the 12s. These things are tiny, tiny, tiny. I still haven't figured out what all I'm going to do with them, but they're very basic colors. It's red, black, and white. So I know I'm going to be able to use them. I just got to figure out what kind of project I'm going to use them on. I don't know if I'm going to try to use them all up on a necklace or a bracelet and just do some basic patterns or what. That might be the best thing, because a bracelet and the necklace will take up a lot of the beads, and I'll be able to finish those without wasting them. But yeah, they were incredibly difficult to work with, and yeah, I don't want to work with something that small. 10 has been comfortable, but again, I'm having more and more trouble seeing, especially through allergy season, when my vision starts to blur because of my allergies. It gets even more. I have this thing right here that we're using for light right now. It's a magnifying glass with the lamp, and it does help, but I have to work and cover my hands and look through the. I'm not used to doing that just yet, so I'm still trying to work this way. I'll be honest, most of the time I am seriously working blind. I mean, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but I literally cannot see what I'm beading. I did a ring yesterday, one of my rings, and I'm using like that clear mono thread. It's almost like a fishing line, and this thing, the line, you cannot see it. Like, I'm holding it here and you can see it shimmer through the, but this is clear, so I mean you can't see it. And I was beading, literally I'm just feeling around for the wire, the needle to go in the thread, pulling the wire through. I can't see if I've pulled all the wire through. When I got through and I came into to a good light, like this light right here, and I was looking at it, the ring, I had all these gaps of line that were just like hanging out of the ring in little pieces. I was like, oh. So I just had to go through with the line, and once the ring was together, go back and reinforce the line so I could cut all those pieces and make sure that everything was reinforced so that I could, the ring wouldn't fall apart. The rings are this big, and it's frustrating that it took me that long to make something this small. I'm only charging $5 for the ring, because they really, once I get going, they really don't take me nothing but maybe an hour and a half to make. And that's because I cannot literally see. I'm working literally blind. I cannot see getting the wire or the needle inside the beads. I know what pattern I want to do. I see the pattern coming out. I can see once the colors start coming together. I just cannot see threading through the needle, threading through the beads. So maybe, not that I'm going to be able to see any better, but maybe I'll be able to feel a little better the bigger bead, because when I put this in these beads in my hand, literally I have a bead in my hand right now, and once I put it in there, I can kind of feel the opening, but I think something of a bigger bead would help me. These are 6, I believe. No, yeah, these are 6. So these beads are definitely going to be somewhat bigger. Well, they're not definite. They are bigger. They are way bigger. So this is the bead in my hand. And you can clearly see the little beading hole, as opposed to this thing in my hand. It's there. It's definitely there. Put them together, and this is what I'm talking about. And then, mind you, I have a black bead that's even smaller than this one. So once it's in my hand, cannot see it, cannot feel it. It's just, it gets frustrating. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what I'm trying to do right now with earring mode, is just finish up the beads that I have. my last piece is gonna be hopefully that trade piece, the earrings. I think I'm going with like a green color scheme because they sent me green beads, and I don't know if they knew my favorite color was green or what, but I got some really pretty variations of green beads, like green, greenish blue, things like that. The green and the blue are really pretty together. Like the aquamarine, I got some clear aquamarine beads. I got some very rich green, like almost emerald green. I got some clear green beads, just a regular green bead. Really, really pretty beads. So yeah, that's where I am at right now. Other than that, the Healthy Hippie Ranch, we haven't been too busy this week. Not too many orders in. And honestly, CJ is in a little bit of a block. And this is the hardest part of doing all this. I mean, we can sit here and do stuff all day, but in our head, if we don't have an idea of what it is or the direction we want to go, it blocks a lot of what we're trying to do, and it slows us down, and it cuts down on inventory, and it gets challenging when that happens. So we're trying to rest and kind of like bring some more positive energy in. So if you're watching this video and you have some blessings and positive energy you would like to share and send our way, please do so. Help us to continue to create and find the energy and the everything in our head, all the cloudiness to go away, so that we can continue to work and financially stay afloat. So yeah, I am going to sit here, start these earrings. These are going to be really pretty. I've been trying to do these for the longest time, and every time I try to get started, something else comes up that I have to do. I have to fill an order, or trades come in, and then I have to inventory trades. So right now, what I'm doing is a 3D effect earring. So it's a long tassel earring like what I've been doing, and the only difference is hold on. So it's just going to be an essence, a tassel earring like that, but the tassels themselves, so it's going to be basic black all on top, and then the tassels themselves are going to create this illusion that it looks like it breaks. So it's going to be a tassel and then a break, and then it looks like it picks up on the tassels again. I've seen them, I saw them made, and they were really cool, and I was like, yeah, I really want to try that. I think they're really pretty. Hopefully these grab attention to somebody or somewhere, that way they can get sold right away. I made these really cute dress earrings that I thought were just freaking amazing, and I made a matching bracelet with it. And you see your stuff and you're like, oh my god, this is so pretty. This is gonna go right away. That there's no way this is gonna stay in inventory that long, and they're still sitting there a week and a half later. So it gets a little, I don't want to say discouraging, but it kind of hits your creativity cycle a little bit, when you think this piece you created is just the best thing ever, and it's like so pretty. Freaking mosquitoes, man. And you sit there and you're doing it, and you're like, this is going to be cool, this is so cool, look at how pretty this is, and then it sits there. But I know my stuff has been hit and miss, and it's just like it comes in waves for me. Like I create and I put this stuff out, and it's all there in inventory, and people are looking at it and nobody picks it up. And then all of a sudden somebody comes in and just cleans out everything I have. I mean, they'll buy 3 or 4 pieces at a time, and I'm like, now what? Here I go re-up in my inventory, and that's what's been my biggest thing right now, is keeping on top of my inventory. He's really quick at cranking out his work. I mean, he's getting so much better. But then again, his work is a little bit different from mine. Oh my gosh. And mine's is like I said, it's so much more time consuming, and it gets frustrating. I need my stuff to be sold, and I need my stuff to get out there, and I need myself to be known. But at the same time, I'm like, give me a second, okay? Just give me a second to catch up. So, with all that said, I can hear all the birds chirping and the woodpeckers pecking. So, with all that said, let me get started on these earrings. That way I can hurry up and show you guys. And that will be all for today. A beautiful Saturday. I don't have to work today to do anything else. This is all I get to focus on today, so I'm very excited. And I hope you enjoy your day, and I hope wherever you are, you did get some rain, because I know this entire place needs so much rain, especially Texas. We just need so much rain. Not all at once, but we do need some rain. Shelly Rivera, Coffee, Anxiety, and Love, The Healthy Hippie Ranch, Luna Fitness Evo. Love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy it. And as always, have a healthy, happy, prosperous, and abundant Saturday.